Well, hello there everyone. This is Eric Patton checking in once again, and on this video we're going to be discussing the ISN opportunity, International Silver Network. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I did my research, and basically once I was sold that I wanted to start working on creating multiple streams of income, I then looked into different opportunities that were out there. And as many of you have probably come across in the past yourselves, seems like most multi-level opportunities or network marketing opportunities seem to have a product in there that's generally an overpriced product, and often if it wasn't for the business opportunity, you probably wouldn't be buying the product at all. And so when I came across the silver, I'm a real believer in silver. I've been collecting it for years. I think it's a very undervalued commodity, and it's something that's easy for the average person to get a hold of to preserve and protect your purchasing power. And in some of my other videos, we go into more specifics on why I feel like that's so important, and particularly in this time, more so than ever before. But on this particular video, I want to talk a little more about the ISN opportunity, and you might have heard me compare some of the different opportunities that were out there. What I like about ISN is I felt like it had the best blend of product, opportunity, as well as compensation. And so when I compared it to the ones that I felt were the front runners in the silver industry, basically you had the Numis out there, which is the most popular, and Numis has the MS-71 collector's coin that they ship out. And the things that I didn't like so much about the Numis opportunity was that it was a $500 fee to get started, and basically the coin itself being an MS-70, a lot of people that look at silver from kind of a bullion angle, people like myself that have been collecting it for the weight of the silver and the value of the silver itself, you kind of feel like you're overpaying when you're paying 3 times as much as the silver, just to get the MS-70 rating. So unless maybe you're a coin collector or something, you might feel like you're overpaying as far as for the value of the silver. So the $500 startup and the MS-70 was a little more than I personally wanted to take on, and I thought maybe there were other people out there in this tough economy that probably felt the same way. When I looked into just the different bullion opportunities that were out there, one of the challenges building an MLM or network marketing company with bullion is that you really can't mark it up much without pricing yourself out of the market. And so if you try and create a little bit of a margin there, it just takes so much work and so many people before it starts to add up. And so what I did, I went ahead and came across ISN, International Silver Network, and basically I felt like they had the best blend. They use an MS-69 coin, so it's still a collectible coin, which that has the advantage that it has been certified. It's also, being that it's a non-declarable coin, if there ever was a recall, a lot of people think that this last round of fiat currency, debt-based currency, is being crashed all around the world by design, and there's a lot of hints now of gold, and a lot of governments are buying up tons and tons of gold. And a lot of people think maybe there might be a gold and silver backed currency coming as part of this one world currency that you've been hearing the rumors about. If that's the case, they might do like they did in 1930 and try and confiscate the bullion. They did that in 1930 in the US. And you wouldn't have to declare your collector's coins. They're actually collectors and they're non-declarable. Versus if you had bullion, and you were honest about it, you'd have to declare that and possibly turn that in. Certainly even if you kept it black market, you'd lose a lot of your marketing vehicles. Certainly eBay or something wouldn't be an option, in a black market situation. So anyway, I think there's, in my opinion, reason to have a blend. I collect both bullion, I have been for many years, and I like the idea of the collector's coins. What the International Silver Network does is basically it's $149 to get you started. And I like that number because you're looking at a number that's high enough that there's a little money to be made, when you're building your business, but not so high that it's going to prohibit people that are serious about being able to take advantage of it. So for example, when somebody buys it at $149, basically you will go ahead and make $52 that first month just for signing them up. And that $149 for them includes also a coin. And so they'll get a really nice MS-69 coin. As I'm making this video today here in March 30th of 2011, these things are going for around 59 bucks on eBay right now. And so it's nice, you get the coin and the opportunity, the back office, and most importantly, you get a team that's really going to go to work for you. And this was key for me in making my choice on which team to go with. I actually looked in all the different videos that I saw on YouTube, followed up with some of the heavy hitters, top people in ISN, and I found that there was a couple people I was impressed by. I ended up going with Team No Limits, and basically Adam and Randy were two of the guys that really were hands-on with me. And what they did is they actually took me with, between the phone and the Skype, I love that screen share thing, so they could actually see what was on my computer. They walked me through. If you want to check out what they did for me, absolutely 100% free, you can get on my blog, which is the isncoinsbusiness.com. And once you get on isncoinsbusiness.com, you'll see the blog. I looked into getting those set up, and other people wanted to charge you $500–600 minimum, up to $1,500 to get a really nice professional blog. They literally did that for me for free. Within my first week, I had that page up and running, ready to rock and roll. There's some really cool stuff on there, and I've also put a lot of other articles and videos on there to help educate people, not only on the importance of, in my opinion, converting your paper money into silver while it's still worth something, so you can preserve your wealth as the dollar gets worth less and worth less until eventually it's worthless. But also I put a lot of videos on there regarding things like food shortages, which are for real, things like, things that have to do with the economy and just kind of understanding the debt-based economy and using debt-based currencies as we have been, how those are unsustainable. And I think it's important that we educate ourselves on that and empower ourselves so that when we do come out the back end of this system, because all throughout history, all 3,800 plus debt-based currencies that have ever been recorded have all crashed. They're simply unsustainable because of the interest that you're paying from the moment that the currency is created, rather than having it like it should be done. Our Constitution says we create our currency through the Treasury Department without interest. However, because the Federal Reserve allows, or basically has weaseled their way in, and the bankers have created a situation where there's interest charged on the the money from the moment it's created, and that's what buries an economy, and it always has and it always will. So anyway, that's a whole nother video. If you want to check that out, I've got videos on there that help you understand that in more detail. Bottom line is, Adam said to me, I can place you anywhere I want in my downline. And I explained to him, I'm a good salesman, but I don't really have a background in computers, and I'm not real computer literate. So I said, well, what I'll do is I'll place you under Randy, who his specialty is network marketing, along with the internet marketing specifically. And so by doing that, I had both of those gentlemen, and they've now showed me how to help you put that blog together. And once again, isncoinsbusiness.com will show you that blog. It's very powerful. I really like that, rather than just having the replicated company site, which is also not bad, but I think if you want to stand out from everyone else, it's important to have that. So that's one of the key elements. The company just started in 2011, and they took the best of what was out there and put it into this system. And so I love the idea. You basically $149 gets you started, and then you've got, after that, it's currently right around $99 auto ship. There's a fixed part of that that's your $49 that builds your business. Because unlike a teeny bit of markup in bullion where it takes forever to make any money, or maybe overpricing people to where the cost to get started and the auto ship is too high to justify, the $99 auto ship was a really good number, because 49 of that goes straight to your commission, and make sure that you're building a $12 residual each and every time that somebody you get in the business gets their coin each month. Anybody you got involved, it's $12. Now you can also go 8 wide, or I'm sorry, it's actually infinity wide and 8 deep. And everybody that you get involved, once again, you'll make the $52 the first month when they pay their $149. And then after that, it's $12 a coin. Anybody they get involved, of course, they're making the 52 the first month and the 12, but it keeps going down 8 levels. And you're going to make $4 for every single coin anywhere in your downline. So that's more lucrative than a lot of the other ones I was looking at, even if you don't count the best part. The best part is the bonuses. Bottom line, once you've helped 4 people get started with this thing, 4 people putting silver away that they should be putting away anyway, you now qualify for a sharing of the profit sharing of every single coin in the whole company. That means you're literally making money off your upline now. Your upline, sideline, everywhere, every single coin. Only takes 4 to qualify for that. So unlike a lot of the structures I looked at that were basically, buys where you only get paid on your weak side, or basically you had to sell tons and tons of people and create a big downline to participate in the bonuses, 4 people, you're in. You're going up 5 levels with this bonus pool, and it's very attainable. So it was by far head and shoulders above all the others I looked at. You're making money from the first person you enroll, and then realistically, it's just enough money that you can build, a nice income with it, but it's not so much that it's unjustifiable. So that was kind of what the conclusion that I came to. I wanted to share that with you, and if you're considering getting involved in the business, feel free to give me a call. You can reach me at 858-705-2487. And once again, take a look at my blog. You can either get involved in the ISN coin business, Or possibly, I also have another business that I'm in where I basically get bullion at wholesale. Some people I talk to, they don't really see the big picture or the residual income on the business opportunity, but at least they are sold that they need to start converting paper to silver. And so if you're one of those people, I want to help everybody. Put yourself in a position of strength so you can come out of this mess as the dollar crashes in good shape to take care of your family and have some financial security. So feel free to give me a call and we can talk about either bullion, getting your bullion at cost, or we can talk about getting a business where you can have a coin shipped out on auto ship every month. Either way, you should really be doing something to just get a system going. It's like a forced savings. A lot of us need that. We talk about saving, we talk about we woulda, coulda, shoulda, we're gonna someday, tomorrow, maybe next week, and it just doesn't get done. And if you don't do it, if you don't take action to take care of your family, who's gonna do it for you? So remember what Benjamin Franklin said, procrastination is the thief of all opportunity. And so this is exactly how these things get done. You come across a video, you get exposed to it. Now it's up to you. The ball's in your court. It's up to you to take action. Believe it or not, within 1 week, I already had everything in place through the help of my teammates. That blog that you're looking at, that was functional within my first week. And that was without a penny out of my pocket beyond that first 149. I've already made back the money that I spent on the business, and I've got coins to boot. So I'd love to work with you. I'm really excited about this opportunity, and I think everybody should be converting their paper over to silver to preserve their wealth. If you want to learn about some of the fundamentals and why I think silver is such a great investment, look at some of my other videos. Why silver, why now? There's a lot of different videos I'm trying to build in my collection. Not only to focus on silver, I just think that's the best vehicle to create the financial security for your family in the future at this time, but also just about educating people about the debt-based economy that we're in, how it is coming to the end of that cycle as all these debt-based currencies always do, because eventually you bang up against the top of the interest and all the resources, in the case of the government, all the taxes you can take, all the resources, really you can't pay the interest on the debt. Congress just raised the debt ceiling once again so we could pay some more debt, but it's not sustainable. And when China cuts us off and says we're not buying your T-bills anymore, the rest of the world's going to start paying attention. And when they say we're done, we're done. That's when it crashes. And so bottom line, we're not far out. Could be a year or two. I'm hoping we've got a little more time, maybe three years, 4, but it can't go much more because the world's becoming aware now, And once they cut us off and they don't buy our T-bills and the bonds, everything that needed to fund our economy, that's when it crashes. So anyway, I appreciate your time. Go ahead and take a look once again at the blog, and you'll be very impressed with what you can do absolutely free just by joining our team. Once again, Eric Padden, I thank you very much for your time. Make it a great day, and I'll catch up with you on the next video.